Yo. Sorry I'm a bit late, huh? But I figured it was kind of cool to do it on the date of. Plus, I'm like stupidly busy in real life. I wish I weren't. But anyway, happy Hallows Eve. Alright, let's cut to the chase. We've got 2 codes today. They're only good until November 2nd, until Sunday. So, you better use them up, or else they're gone. Let's see what we get from here. I don't even know what I get. Ooh, it's been a success. Let's see what it is. Maybe it takes a second. Oh no, it's gotta be these. Yeah, okay. We know what we're looking for. I should have looked before doing it. There's one more. Now this one is a little special. They're testing out different Halloween weapon skins. And so it's the same thing as the squirt gun looking ones before. So you can only use it once per account, of course. And whatever character you're doing it on, you'll get for that character. So I'm on Warlock right now, so I'm gonna get a wand. I'm gonna see what it looks like. So make sure you're on whatever character you want to use it on. Make sure you're on them when you redeem the code. Ooh! We're kind of level 15, interesting. Oh wait, it gives me the staff too? It's previewed. See, here's the thing. Because I can get an old staff if I want to. Actually, you don't have to have anything on. You can just equip the, just directly. So I've got Tevo right there. Ooh, how about that, huh? That looks pretty nice. This will be the 3rd Halloween skins we have. Because we already have the Lantern, the Wicked Jack, and now we'll have these. Oh, I thought there was a light in there. It's actually just a ghost. This one's, you know, it's alright. I kind of like that it's a light post. Alright, full force. Does it have stats? It does have stats, wow. I'm impressed. So of course you can tell the decorations are back, baby. Okay, I like the breakdancing skeleton here, but I gotta say, this guy right here, this guy cracks me up the most. Give me that dance, Game Eagle. I want to have this dance right here. I want to just be, if I'm gonna be in Eldarin, I want this dance. If it's already like one of the premium dances, like tell me what it is. Cause I just like this. He just seems like a jolly old boy over here. Like these are funny, but this is like next level. Oh no, I got the wings, of course. Let's look at some of the other decorations. Nice loading screen. It's mostly this guy. Some skelly bones here. There we go. He's Jack Skellington here. There's the guy. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. I mean, look at him. Look at him just having a jolly old time. Oh yeah, and these are replaced. You know, that look pretty cool if it was the fountain was like that during the first part of the level 60 job change. Worst Miss doesn't get nothing. There's the loading screen for Eldarin at least. The loading screen shows you a pretty good amount of what you're gonna see with the decorations. Probably should have showed off the anniversary decorations a little more, huh? There you go, it's a big old jack-o'-lantern if I can see, I can just do it like this too. I mean, see that? That's why Warlock is like pretty great for showing off decorations. See what I'm saying, man? We got jack-o'-lanterns all around. I like that it's nighttime too. I like that all the maps that it's on are nighttime. Yep. AR's got some stuff. There, he's dancing over there. We've already seen him. There he is. That's my boy right there. There he is. I don't know if there's anything else. Adelia. It's funny because the ground is still bright like it's daytime, but it's like, I don't know. It looks like twilight right now. I don't think there's much going on here. They got a bunch of pumpkins everywhere though. Got a big ass pumpkin right there in the middle of the road. Just what I wanted. Does Bera have anything? I haven't even looked. No. I'm sorry guys, Bera's not important enough. CG does. It's got a nice little treatment here. We got the ghost carriage from Vine Tomb. Pretty cool. Got the disco lights here. Kinda like the disco lights. Don't come here if you're epileptic though. We got the pumpkin guardian. Some extra weeds. I like seeing that. Would Voltara have anything? I doubt it. Helga? No, underwater, same as always. I got enough time. Nah, you can tell by the loading screens. Voltara better look different for Christmas, though, I tell you that. You know, it's rather unfortunate. But, the Halloween quest itself seems to be just about identical from my memory. From what little I recall, it's almost nearly identical. I remember having to pick all these up before, last year. I remember having to pick through the pumpkins, and probably the gravestones too. You just gotta gather stuff from these tombstones, those tombstones. Here's the pumpkin patch. We needed, you know, it's really nice they made all the pumpkins look identical so you can't tell from a glance which one's which. I think I love that part. I think we're pretty good on that. We have to be able to do them twice because the daily takes one and the repeat takes one. Now this is the this one's from the daily. What does that get you? Candy. And maybe one of these. And kind of the same. That's how you get candy nowadays. I don't need that anymore. Can this heal you? Oh, that can heal you too. Okay, well, let's keep that. That's pretty much the main thing you're going to be doing here. It is nice that the Halloween stuff can heal you. At least it serves a purpose if you want to keep it in your inventory. They've got the puzzles back. It says new puzzles, but I don't know. I think they just mean new pictures on the puzzles, because, yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're at the maze. The maze is what they seem to be doing every Halloween, going back for several years now. I seem to recall the roadmap saying that there was going to be something different for Halloween, but I sure can't really spot the differences, I gotta be honest. I'm seeing just about the same Halloween quest that I always do. But you know, tell me if I'm the one crazy there. I don't think so. Oh, here comes Speed Racer here. See, you notice something a little interesting about the way he looks? We'll see another Speed Racer here in a second, I think. Not you. We're gonna see another one, don't worry. You just have to spend one go-through through the maze, and you'll see one. See how fast they run through here, huh? Oh man, look at them go. Look at him go. Gonna see him back here any second now, I think. Yeah, there he is. Huh. Huh. Well, anyways, that's the maze. Every time you complete the maze... There it is. Every time you complete the maze, you get one of these. And that's how you get more candies and more tickets. Okay, I guess I'll open up a couple. And I guess you get materials too. You know, I always appreciate it when the GMs come in and do these little things. It's a little parade. Say hi. That's the Super GM. I forgot what it actually is. Well, I like to call them Super GMs. I'm recording a video. The GM stand for good morning. Alright. Now we're gonna show what's talking about the tickets for a second. Here we have Kaida. And they've got level specific dailies here. Or just one really, but there's... I had fun writing this. There's two of them though. There's this first one, and then after you do it you can... there's a second part. Yeah, so you gotta find these barrel guys. I say Ocula, but I just call them barrels. Buddy barrels. I'll go slow, you can read it if you want to. So you can get the Wicked Jack again. This time you get Zilch as far as stats go. Which is kind of funny because, you know, I hate to keep circling back, but you go back to Easter and, you know, the Easter ones at least had like 2% or whatever on there. And get the Infernal Furnace. It looks alright. I don't know what this looks like, but you know, you got different hats. It's the same as last time where it's 7, 30, and permanent. And you gotta save up a lot to get permanent. Now, if I'm gonna get anything this time, it's going to be a hat. The Grave Robber's Mask is a tough sell, but I kinda want it. They also got bugs, wings, outfits, which is tough, depending what you're going to. I'm just looking at the permanent versions. I mean, they're all the same, you know. You can't get this one. This one's part of the quest. Oh no, there it is. Man, look how many tickets you'd need to get all of these permanent. So I can't tell you what all these look like. But, you know, use your imagination. There are permanent versions of these that are on the next page. It is nice that you can get mini houses permanently. It's not often you can get a mini house permanent. There they are. There it is. Yay, they took some pictures, yay. Oh, 15 minutes. We finished the shoot. I gotta go. I've got 13 minutes to go on this. Alright, Happy Gilmore says it's over. Alright, so you know what we gotta do. We gotta give it that old reset. Oh! We gotta give it that nice crash, actually. Well, I'm back. I'm feeling really good, you know what I'm saying? Because now I have much less chance of crashing. Here's the buddy barrels. I guess you just stand there and spawn stuff? Well, hey, I can deal with that. Well, all there is to that. Alright, now we get to see what, you get to see what we get. Getting those buddy barrels. Ooh, tickets. How many tickets? There you go, 5 whole tickets. Yay! She's like, actually, I need you to get 2 more of them. What do I get? 2. I get 2. That's it. Well, at least you can do that once a day, I guess. So they made it to where the level limits are back on the free battle zones. There's supposed to be a monster in there, but I haven't seen it the few times I've made my way over to the 140 free battle zone. I didn't see anything in there. But, you know, I'll throw up a picture of what it's supposed to look like from the patch notes. Also, the pumpkin pass is back. They changed it. It used to give you extra tickets, and now it's just an extra daily and an extra repeatable quest. I ain't buying to see what it looks like, though. Alright, check it out. They did add something brand spanking new. I know this is brand new because I don't remember seeing this before. But you know how other games have Pyramid Head? Well, we've got Lantern Head now. What's he actually called? Lighthouse Reaper. There he is, right? He sees me. He already sees me. He's not a bad design. Well, look how much HP is there. Look. Look at the damage you're doing. See, he doesn't do much damage to you, right? But just wait. Wait till he does his skill. So, does it look familiar? Those look like the Karen debuffs to me. Now that, I'm like, no bueno. So, you only get tickets from killing this guy, and that's what the patch notes say. You only get tickets from doing it. I'm kind of like, why would you then? Because he didn't seem like he'd be that hard to kill, but he does the Karen debuff on you, so if you're with other people, then you better watch out, because then you're just gonna kill everyone else for him. So, not bad, I guess. It is new, I'll give him that. It's new, it's interesting. It just could have been better. Like, it's not like I'm really trying to complain. I mean, it's nice to have it all back. I like the spooky, scary skeletons. I especially like this guy over here. But, you know, we just promised so much in that roadmap. But I'll get to that in the end. Alright, so in no particular order, here are the other things that are part of the patch. So there's some new mounts that just came out, and apparently they weren't showing the enhancement aura, like when it's +5 and all that, and now they do. You know, yeehaw, whoop-de-doo. Here's a big one. In the free battle zone, the Voltara weapons no longer do their effect. That 2500 free damage, it doesn't happen anymore. Now that's crazy. And that's under general changes, so that's not just because they have level limits or whatever. Herein again, for reasons unknown only to GameGo, they decided to make all the HP bars huge, and to show the HP of everything around you, including NPCs. So now, if you look at a skeleton, you can actually see how much HP it has, which is kind of interesting. If I, yeah, the NPC over there's got 0 HP. Sometimes they have a lot of HP. But, yeah, now you can see that. If you select yourself, you see that the bar is quite a bit more giant. That's why I have to put this down here. So I thought that was just a tad interesting. I don't know why they decided to do that change. They must have something down the pipeline coming up. But I sure couldn't tell you. Now, next thing they did was... Okay, this is weird. It says, shows damage board. There's not much info on it. See, the website says, and I quote, "The new Reaper showcases the damage board feature." That's it, that's all it says. Doesn't really... That doesn't tell you, like, anything. Then the login screen tells you a little bit more, because it says the same thing, but then it adds this at the end. It says it will be rolled out to world bosses soon. So when it comes to world bosses soon, I can only assume it's like a damage ranking thing like we have for dungeons. I mean, what else am I supposed to think it is? Well, I guess we'll find out. Now, the next thing they had to do was, they've already had to fix the pumpkin pass. I told you that it's different now. Well, they've already had to fix it. It wasn't working. They had to take it out of people's inventories and put it in their premium inventory. So, you know, don't worry. They're on the roll. Now, next, they nerfed the candy. Remember how I said the Halloween candy can heal you now? Well, it used to heal you more, and now it doesn't heal you for as much. So they nerfed that. That's always a lot of fun. And then finally, they fixed the 0 HP targetable dead mobs problem. I'll see if I can splice some of the footage in from what I saw when I was streaming underneath that before this latest patch came out. But what would happen is, ooh, nice. What would happen is a mob would die and it's still standing there, and you target it with tab targeting, and it had 0 HP. It was obviously dead, but it was still targetable. If you tabbed around, you could target the dead ones. Don't ask me how that actually happens, but it did. And as a consequence, that also happened to other players, so that clerics were unable to revive other players if they had that same little problem. But they fixed that too. It was the same problem, so that's good. Now actually the last thing is related to Templars. You know, if you're a Templar, I'm gonna splice some footage in. If you're a Templar and you select yourself and it shows LP, and then you select any other like monster or whatever, it would show LP there. It would be on top of the SP. And then when they changed to the new giant bars, it would keep doing that. It would it would show SP and LP there at the same time, so you can't hardly see how much LP you had if you were looking there. I mean, not that it really matters when it comes to Templars, but it's still weird. And they fixed it, so it took a really long time for them to fix that. But hey, I guess they finally did. It's about time. So next, I've got to talk about the roadmap once again. I'll be quick though. So we're done with these, and we're done with these. But we still have these to go. Now the Halloween part looks just, I mean, you know, I don't know what to tell you. It just kind of looks like a lie to me. Because it says new maze, I don't know. They could have taken 5 minutes to just make a new maze. I was expecting something a little more impressive, gotta be honest. It says new monsters, well I guess we got 2 new ones that I know of. That long spawn, the buddy barrels that take a long time to respawn, yeah, we got those. Cause I don't remember those before. And then that super annoying boss mob, I forgot what it was called. But him, the one that puts the Karen buff on you. Lantern Head. So we've got those 2, and that's it. We basically got the same exact Halloween event that we always do. I mean, it's still good. I mean, I'm not complaining that it's bad or anything, but they did Easter so unique. Easter was so good. Like, how many times can I say it? Easter was like on the level of a cap raise as far as how complex and new and interesting it was. I mean, the Valtara Semmer games, yeah, that was lame. That barely even counts. Anniversary was alright. But Halloween, like, come on, that's basically exactly the same. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. So now I bet Christmas is also going to be, like, exactly the same. We're probably going to have Christmas tickets again. We're probably going to have the Christmas tower again. And I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, but, you know, they promised this on the same path that we're getting cap raises and solo dungeons. And we only have 2 months for all that, by the way. I'm still doubtful. I'm still pressing X to doubt that. So we're supposed to get the cap raise, some new mystery dungeon, and the solo dungeons. We're still supposed to get all that stuff. Like, I don't know how that's working out. Yeah, I forgot to mention, but it took 2 patches in order for the MB pets to not work in the maze, because they're not supposed to work in the maze to, like, slow stuff down. It took 2 patches for that to happen. So, and then the whole glitch where mobs could, where you could target the dead mobs. I mean, I don't want to say that happened because of the new HP bars, but I don't know really what else changed. I mean, that also caused people not to be able to get revived, so kind of a serious bug. But we're still supposed to believe that the solo dungeon's coming out at the same time the cap raise is coming out, at the same time this new dungeon's coming out. And Christmas. Like, for real, I'm predicting that Christmas is going to be identical to last year with a few changes. You know, tickets, blah blah blah, like I said. You know, I'm up to being wrong, but I'm probably not wrong. So, we'll just have to see how that goes. But as for that, I don't want to make this any longer than it has to be. It's already too long. Happy Halloween, and everyone have fun, okay?